Hey guys, VG Logic here. Right, on the final part of this playthrough now. We're on the final stage. We're going to head into space and hopefully beat Batniks. Okay, well, I'm sure you guys can see what we need to do here. Just lower them down. And don't do that, that brings them both back up. You only need 3 barrels to get through this, I think. But it's just really just trying to level them down in order, really. Sometimes going up the middle isn't actually a bad idea if they're really sort of sloping and you've messed up. You know, you can just level everything up and try again. That power-up's pretty useful on this. Ah, whoops, that was a bit late. Okay, if I start on the left again. Got more room on the left. And then the right. Left again will be okay. And then the right. Now I kind of want the right again. And then the left. Just so they stay on the platform. Ah, whoops. And just one more on each. Awesome. I didn't even bother explaining this one. I didn't even bother trying to get anything in. I was pretty... I'm rubbish at this one. It's defend the engines against the meteors, but every single time I've done it, I've messed up a few times, as you can see again. But it's... yeah, I just stuffed up, really. It's quite important to defend the middle 3, which I didn't do. Because if you defend sort of, let's say you lose the middle one and one next to it, then you've actually got a really big distance to travel. Either side to hit the to, you know, sort of save the engines on the far sides. I explained that really badly. So what I'm going to do this time, if they start going sort of toward the edges, I'm going to let them take them and just keep the middle ones. Well, so far so good. So I'm not going to upload all the failed ones, but the meteors were a bit quicker on the harder difficulties. These things are randomised as well, I'm pretty sure. They seem to be going for the edges quite a bit more last time. They don't seem to be doing that so much this time around. Ah, okay, I had to lose one. Oh, okay. That's good. It makes me feel like a bit of an idiot for messing up the last couple of times. But that did feel shorter than the ones I fluffed up on. Okay. If I remember right, best thing to do against this guy is get more than one missile out of him at a time, because then he normally can't avoid them. If you chuck out just one missile at a time, he will normally avoid it. I don't think it does much more damage though, so even if you launch like 6 of them, I don't think it does that much different sort of damage to his health. Oh, my turn to avoid. Yeah, sadly this is probably like the closest you get to a sort of showdown with this guy. I think it would have been really cool to actually be able to play Pong against him. But this, well, I'm not going to give it away if you haven't watched or played the game before, but the last stage of the game, the last thing you have to do isn't, probably isn't what you'd expect. It's not a letdown, but it's a bit, well, yeah, I think it could be better. Let's see if we can avoid 3. And again, that's pretty much a guaranteed hit, I think. Let's just see if you'll avoid 1, if I can get it. No, not to worry. Ah, whoops. I'm in a good position here that I don't think there's really too much danger of messing up now. Is that going to be enough to kill him? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why we have a sort of mini credit crawl just now. I mean, the game hasn't actually finished yet. But we're right at the end part of the game now, so this is the final stage, really. Yep, that's right. The ultimate challenge is a game of Pong. Just good old-fashioned Pong. Or is this Breakout? I don't know. Is this game called Breakout? Just what we're doing right now? Is Pong the one where you play against another person? I swear I had this on a Game Boy, and I think it was Breakout back then. But yeah, hard for me to really talk too much about this one. I mean, it's Pong, isn't it? Or it's Breakout, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to try and do is try and get the ball up the top. So it'll just bounce off the top ones a bunch of times. And those of you who aren't familiar with it, the way it works really, I mean, yes, it's just bat the square at the wall, but if you hit it with the left side of the paddle, the ball will go to the left, right side of the paddle it will go to the right. So you have got a bit of control, and the further you hit it toward those angles, or toward those directions on the paddle, the more extreme the angle is. And as you play, the more blocks you hit, slowly but surely the ball gets a bit quicker, making it a bit harder to hit. But once you've got it up here, this is kind of what you want to do. If I can do that again, that'd be great. Almost. Oh, okay, whoops. I've got quite a lot to do with one ball now. Still think we'll be alright though, this isn't exactly too difficult. It's actually quite hard to see the red and the pink ones, because they decided to give it a red background for this. That's good. But yeah, for the last stage, you know, I mean, this is kind of cool, and I suppose it's a bit nostalgic. I mean, this is what the whole game is based on, but I would have liked to have sort of, you know, a proper Pong match against Batniks. That would have been pretty cool. And to be honest, if we didn't step on the button that started this machine in the first place, we probably wouldn't have to do it at all. Okay, just a couple more. Pretty sure I've got this in the bag now. Just don't want to screw up. That's a lot of stuff to have to repeat. Come on, last block. Great, and that's it. That's Breakout. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I think that's really quite a grim punishment. I mean, I know they put Bouncer in prison and trapped his mates, but you just blew him out of an airlock to hover around space forever. That's pretty miserable. But yeah, there's a couple of bonus characters. You get a couple of things for finishing the game, I suppose. I don't know if you get anything extra for finishing like every stage on Superstar. To be honest, I've never tried. But you know what, I'll show you the extra characters real quick. Probably not the best stage to do it, but that's what I'm on. You've got the DJ. And you've got, well, you got Daisy as well now. But anyway, yeah, so that's Breakout. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me for my next playthrough.